What's going on, guys? It's your boy Wave Shots here, coming at you with another Black Ops 3 gameplay and another story. Actually, this gameplay is Wave Cry's gameplay. I have his link in the description box below. But anyways, let's get on to the story. So it was about 6th grade, yeah, 6th grade, and which was last year. And yeah, so I had my best friend, which is in our clan. And he's actually I've known him since kindergarten, and yeah, so we have our original math teacher had left because he had a college near him, so we got another teacher, and she left for the same reason. She probably just didn't like us. But then we got a new teacher. I'll call her Mrs. Bakes, because I don't want to say her name out. Anyways. So Mrs. Bakes was a pretty old teacher. She's about 67 years old. And yeah, so we had just finished a test that day, we finished the test the day before that, and she came in the next day and she told us that she passed her test back after grading them, and she said she hasn't passed the test out yet, but she had passed a review packet out. And then she said to review it with one of your partners, like with a partner. And one of my friends in the clan, Roy is his name. He was my partner, and we actually we were working on it together. And she said, if you're not finished, go to the back to work on it in groups. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. And then we went to the back, and there was 2 other people there. I forgot who they were. But we were in the back by the back table, and you know how there's that room that connects all 4 of them? We call it the pod, but it's 4 rooms that it connects the 4 rooms. And yeah, so we were right close to that, and the teacher actually came from the back. She came from the front to the back. She's like, what are you guys doing? And we were like, we're checking our answers. We're on the review packet. And then she was like, I'm sorry, but that's not allowed, because she thought it was the test. So she took our tests away, and I was like, well, okay, that's a review packet. And I was like, okay, well, and then me and Roy looked at each other like we were scared, because we didn't know what was going on, because we thought it was a review packet, because it was a review packet. And then she's like, and then later in the day, we come back for her after lunch, and before we went to our language arts class, ELA was English Language Arts. Before we went to that class, she was like, Roy and Kurt, come to the front of the class, please. Not the front of the board, in front of everyone, but to her desk while everyone was leaving. And she was like, well, what do you guys think happened? And I was like, and then I immediately told her, I was like, okay, I was like, we thought that was a review packet, because it had we thought it was a review packet that you said we can work as partners with it. And then she was like, no, that was the test. I was like, then why didn't you tell us that before we got it? She told us specifically, she told us to go to the back because we were working on it still. So we were doing it, she told us to go to the back and work on it. So I'm sitting in the back, and I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, that's gonna happen. She picks it up and takes it. I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And then later, after I said that we thought it was a review packet, she was like, that's okay. Just make sure that you don't do that again on the test. I was like, oh my god, you just said it was a review packet. And I was like, come on. Okay, so and then the next day, I was like, we took a quiz kind of to see to starting in the next unit. And she's like, and then we took it. I was like, and she's like, if you're done on the test, turn it over. If you're not done, keep working on it. I was like, I am not saying anything for the rest of this test. And it was crazy, but we ended up finishing the year good, and it was all fine. I didn't have to retake it or anything. And yeah. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think about this story in the comment section below. If you think the teacher was right or I was right, or you think that the conversation should have never started. But yeah, I'll have a link in the description below about our clan and my friend's clan and the gameplay. And thank you guys for watching. I've been Wave Shots. Peace. See you guys in the next video.